Leah, and welcome to episode 2 of my crochet finished objects, works in progress, and acquisitions. So I really didn't have a bunch of finished objects this week. I did, as I said, get the Kelpie yarn in, so I finished my friend Kathy's corner to corner. I think it turned out really well. It's huge. I was going to mail it, but I'm waiting to see if she's coming to visit this weekend. She may or may not. She lives in Pennsylvania. I'm in North Carolina, so that's questionable. But I had a lot of fun doing that. I followed a tutorial by the Yarn Joy podcast, and I will try to put a link to her video down below. She makes it so easy to follow if you've never done a corner to corner before. So I give that a 10 thumbs up. Sorry if I seem a little down the dumps. We were just discussing taxes. I got savings bonds from my grandmother last year, and taxes on savings bonds. Taxes that you buy to support the government. Okay, enough of a rant. Anyhow, I finished the first of the trains that I'm doing for Carter's birthday that I talked about last week. I have 6 of them to do. Here's the state they were in last week, but I finished 2 reds, 2 greens, a teal, and 2 pinks. Well, I finished one of the pinks, and here's what it looks like. These are going to be party favors for Carter's 2nd birthday. And the theme of his party is Choo Choo, Carter's turning 2. So I think these turned out so cute, and they were very easy to do. It's a pattern I bought off of Etsy. It's a Dutch designer, but you can get the pattern in English also. So I think that turned out really well. Then one night I was sitting there, Chris had some kind of movie on, the kind that I kind of stick an earpiece on my ear while I listen to a YouTube video and then keep the other earpiece out so I can hear his commentary on the movie that he's watching or answer any questions, be available to him, but it's usually not a movie that I'm interested in. I think he was watching Taken with Liam Neeson, and that movie just gives me the creeps. I just can't handle it. So we only have one TV, and I like to be in the same room with him and the dogs and the cats, and so I just usually have my own little setup there. But anyhow, I think it was Granny Crafter's Crochet, maybe. I'll link it in the description below. Did a tutorial on a soap sack using cotton yarn. You put the little bar of soap in here, and then you can cinch it, wash yourself, hang it up in the shower. And I thought these would be a really cute idea. I'm not real thrilled about the yarn that I used, but I just was using up scraps. But I thought, oh, this will be a cute idea. I can donate some of these to the VA hospital. But the VA said that they only allowed their washcloths and towels because they have to be bleached in a certain kind of way. So I am not sure. I'm going to call maybe the women's shelter and see if this is something they could use. And if not, I'll just make them into stocking stuffers for the boys' stockings, I guess. I don't know. I thought it worked up really well. She's a step-by-step teacher. It was a half-hour tutorial. Really a great thing to do while I was not watching television. Yeah, watching television. So works in progress. I have all the wheels and smokestacks to do for all these. And I started something, I'm only halfway finished with it. Guess what this is going to be. Hold on, there's more. Can you guess? Can you guess? Oh yes, Baby Yoda. I'm making it out of bulky yarn, so it's going to be pretty big. It's actually a chunky, Hirschner's chunky. And I'm going to have to order some more chunky yarn for his sweater and the inside of his ears. But I wanted to place, I got the Hirschner's catalog, and they had like about 100 things I wanted to buy in there. So I'm going to place an order and finish that up. And it's actually going to my oldest son for his birthday in June, because he secretly, don't tell anybody, loves Baby Yoda to pieces. So I'm going to be working on that, but I have to that's a work in progress. I've got Josie's blanket that I need to work on. And that was with the Mary Maxon value, which, like I said, I'm really surprised that that huge ball did not finish up kind of a small baby blanket. But it's just going to be another corner to corner with flowers in the corner for her. And I think that'll go well. They're in Texas, so it's going to be a mostly for show kind of blankie for her. But I am a firm believer that every baby needs a blankie. I haven't done a thing with the nativity set I was working on. Not a thing. And I think, now we're getting into what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to ball this up. It's very pretty. It's hand dyed. And do a cow from, I just got done watching Terry's Yarn Joy podcast this week, and she put a link in there to a very simple cow that was kind of like a use up your scraps kind of thing. And so I think I am going to do that cow maybe for somebody. I'm not sure. Probably. So acquisitions this week. I went to Walmart, got the yarn. These are for the smokestacks. I use white for the pink ones, but I want yellow for the greens. And I just think the teal, I think yellow will look so much better. So, bought that, and I got my Mary Maxon order in, so I can finish Josie's blanket. So, that hopefully will get done this week. It's enough to keep me busy. I didn't do a bunch of crochet at the beginning of this week. We had the strangest weather. It was like in the 70s. And we live out in the middle of nowhere. And it had rained, and then it would be in the 70s. And we have a bunch of oak trees around us. And one of the things that I'm allergic to, totally random, is oak leaf mold spores. Why I live in the country, I don't know. But I kept one of the worst headaches I've had in a long time. It was just horrible. And so I didn't feel like doing anything. I actually took naps, which I never take naps at all. And I couldn't concentrate on working on any kind of project. So, anyhow, that's why not much got done. But I hope to pick up the pace this week. Like I said, I got some yarns in. I really want to finish those trains. At least order the stuff for Baby Yoda since he's not due. Work on that cow. and work on Josie's blanket this week. And then whatever else happens to come along. Monday, my friend Kathy might be here, and if she's not here, then I'm going to go to Jeremy and my Kathy's house, my daughter-in-law Kathy's house, and spend the night because I need to watch the boys on Tuesday. And they live about an hour and a half away, and I hate driving through traffic trying to get where I need to be at a specific time, so it's just easier that way. And then I have Crochet Club on the 24th, but we never crochet. They're actually really into diamond dots, which I know Crafty Trooper says that once I do it, I would love it. I don't know. Do I want another thing on my plate? I probably will at some point, just because that's how I roll. Another thing that we're doing this weekend is the Christmas trees coming down, because we didn't put ours up until the 22nd. And so we really wanted to enjoy it. It's a beautiful tree, but we just hadn't been able. Everything else is down but the Christmas tree, so we'll take care of that. So anyhow, enough of my rambling. What did you crochet this week? If you have not subscribed, I hope you please do. Push that red notification button, ring the bell, and be our friends. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.